Well, I'll tell you what else is a big moment. The formation of DX. I don't think any of us knew at the time. Boy, the Attitude Era is about to be here in a big way. August 11th, 1997. The Attitude Era to me will always be synonymous with DX and some of their juvenile behavior, the crotch chopping and all that. And man, this is something that I don't think anybody saw as a possible direction for the company. I mean, we're just a few years removed from occupational gimmicks and diaper matches, and now let's get ready to suck it. Things they are changing, huh?
Yeah, they were. I think the world was changing big time. I think the world around us was a lot edgier than it had been, and people were expressing themselves in ways that no one ever really had seen before. So now you have a trio of talent that is expressing themselves in very juvenile like way. I mean, they are, doing every teenage way that they can just to get a reaction. It's like my brother used to sit at the kitchen table when it was just me left, and my mom would usually still be sitting there, but my dad would be in the other room. And when my mom would look away, my brother would either open his mouth with a mouthful of mashed potatoes and beans and go, ah, or he would like start spitting things out and sticking green beans up his nose and things like that. And I'm a kid. I'm laughing my ass off. And my mother would turn around, go, would you knock that off? And he's sitting, when she turns around, he's sitting there. She called me and goes, what are you doing, Bruce? And it was juvenile, but it was funny. That's what DX was. They were juvenile. It was funny. And it represented, I think, the rebellion in the world against leaders and against the norm and against what establishment had said right and wrong was. They were there to redefine what right and wrong was, or at least in their mind. And, the funny thing is Brett actually named Degeneration X and doesn't even know it.
Well,
because Brett referred to them one night as
degenerates.
And Vince looked at it. He goes, yeah. He goes, you got your Gen Xers, you got this, you got that. He goes, what if they're degenerates and they're Degeneration X? I thought that was a horrible name. Like, oh God, that's not going to work. That's just, it's a mouthful. Degeneration X. And it sounded too plain almost. Yeah, I think it worked out all right for him.
Triple H has said that Vince really didn't like DX in the beginning. Was that just him coming around to Vince and Sean, or Sean and Hunter having so much fun, or are you trying to help the way Vince sees it? Well, no, Vince, you got to look at it like this sort of thing. I could see you trying to sell it like that.
I think that, I don't, it's not that Vince didn't like it. I don't think he understood it.
Okay.
And I don't think that he was really anticipating the reaction that it got from the audience. Because the audience, they would laugh with them, they would cheer with them, they would boo when it was against, a baby face. But it was the funniest thing to me was, in my opinion, so much of it was the type of humor that Vince really likes, but he didn't think the audience would.
Right.
And the more the audience got it, I think that, he opened up to it to go, okay, well, shit, you know what? They like this crazy crap. But I don't think he ever didn't like it. I think he just didn't understand it in the beginning as to why are these people reacting the way they are. Oh my God, you should hate these guys. But they were entertaining.